Back in Davenport, Trey Reamer, Sherman Owen, and Jake Stewart here on my right. And Lady Bulldogs three-peat this tournament. And with a big win tonight, 66-19 over Eldorado. Coach, how's it feel to get 3 in a row of this tournament and how your girls played this week?
It feels good. You know, anytime you can win your own tournament is a really good thing. Proud of the girls. And, you know, it's a long, rough week, especially with the holiday mixed in there. So, you know, happy to get out of here with a first-place trophy. What
do you take away from a game like this? Obviously a blowout, but it seemed like both sides had fun, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mutual respect between us and them, and you know, obviously Coach Harbison and you know, our kids. Her sister plays for us. It's tough. Like, what do you do? Do you hold the ball and not let their kids have a chance to score? You know, like Presley Morris pulls up from the logo and hits.
Talk about the point at you. Yeah, what was that about?
I love that girl. She's a great kid. She's from here. I've coached her whole life, you know, until sophomore year, and you know, and that's like people see that and they're probably, oh my gosh, like no, that's our relationship. Me and Presley's relationship is that.
You were smiling.
I love it. I love it. Like, she drained the 3 from the logo and points at me, and you know, that's my girl. So, you know, people could say like, well, we played this or we played that. Those people don't matter. They're not people that's around our program and know what we do, and we don't do this to disrespect anybody. You know, in that situation, if you never played or been in that situation, then just, you know, your opinion doesn't matter. If you're not here every day working, then your opinion doesn't matter. So we tried to play everyone, and we did play everyone. We tried to not fast break, and you know, we tried to work the ball around. So there's no good way to play a game like that besides Megan knows that we're trying to be respectful and not embarrass anyone. So,
well, talk about that bench. They came in. They looked pretty good. They made a lot of shots.
I keep telling people that our girls, like, you know, we have so many good players. Quincy, Mac, Sally, E.T., you know, Ava Brown, Trinity, just down the list. My daughter, just so many kids in our program that are good basketball players, but they're not on varsity because we just have really good basketball players that's on varsity. And it's just a part of the thing that we've talked about, like wait your turn, and those girls would be playing for anyone else that we play, and they can play, and they're very good, and they showed that tonight when they came in and did a really good job for us.
Well, let me ask you this real quick. He talked about taking something away from tonight's game. You played Carmi in this tournament. You played West Frankfort in this tournament, Anna Jonesboro in this tournament. What do you take from those games for the rest of the season? These are teams that you're going to see later in the year.
Yeah, they're all 2A teams. Everyone in this tournament is a 2A team. And like we played 2 River schools. That's our competition. Our competition is Class 2A and River to River schools. That's either side. And that's who we played twice. We probably played a team in Carmi that will compete for the could compete for the BDC championship. And you know, it makes you better. And Tuesday, Marion will be probably the most talented team we play on our schedule. And we may go over there and lose by 20. We can go over there and sneak away with the win. It's just the type of game that we want to play. And then you have another River team coming in here on Thursday in DuQuoin, and then you have another River team on the road at Max Morris with West Frankfort. So our schedule coming up is pretty good. And then you add in the next week we play at Benton. And that game's going to be an all-out brawl, and it's going to be a very, very physical, good game on the road.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm not sure. I think we start conference the next week after that. And I like our schedule, and we're going to just try to keep winning and get up to 20 or more and see what happens.
Well, something else got to make you feel good, too. Carbondale won the Heron Invitational this week, and you guys was able to defeat them here on the floor.
Carbondale they're good.
Yeah.
And they're well coached, and they're going to win a lot of games this year. And I try to tell the girls how big of a win that was for us because Carbondale's a 20-plus win team. They went over there and they smacked everybody.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they had a game within 25 points. And again, you're playing river schools, and they're smacking them. So that was a big win for us against a tough team. And that's like a gauge that we know we're a good team because we beat that team, and we competed with that team. It's going to be the same thing on Tuesday. And honestly, like talent-wise, like Marion may have the edge. More players. Like Carbondale has like a really good 5. Marion has a really good 8 or 9.
Oh.
And they may, and it's just going to be. We're going to have to play really. If we're going to win, it's going to be within the final minute of the game, and it's going to have to be get lucky.
And you know the coach at Marion very well too.
Yes, and I know that. I mean, he's going to. I mean, they're going to be ready to play, and I already know that. I already know what they're going to do. He knows what we're going to do. We do the same. We literally, you watch them play, you watch us play. It's a mirror image of each other, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited to play them. And we get to play them twice, and again, those are the type of teams that we want to play. Those are the type of teams that we want on our schedule. They're a 3A team. You know what? We play them twice in December, and then we don't have to worry about them the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So you guys, Coach Griff, they
We'll
can
be
go
there.
play.
Yeah.
Go play some big schools and whatever. But and we'll be rooting for him to do well. We have been rooting for him to do well and keep the track on them. So big fans of theirs. Besides 2 games.
Well, help
during
us
the
out.
season.
Who would you have as a player of the game tonight?
Yeah.
Who would you want to award that to? We're going to give it to you. This was win number 280 of your career. 280.
Crazy.
Can you believe that?
Cannot
First,
believe it.
congrats on that.
Yeah.
But for that, your gift from us, we'll just keep that
We're gonna
there.
it's the team. It's the team sacrifice all week. That's what I would say. Everyone that played this week, or everyone on varsity played this week, so that means everyone contributed. And that's the girls that come here at 4:30, standing at half court for 30 minutes. Their parents have to drop them off 30 minutes, come back and get them, come back an hour later. It's our team for showing up all week, never complaining, all the time we put in, and what you have to do to be a member of our program is a lot. So I'm going to give it to these girls because they showed up all week. They not only played well, they played hard, and they got the job done. And never one peep or we have film or we have walkthrough.
Yep.
It's like we got to do what we got to do to win, and it's all them. They did a great job.
Well, congrats tonight.
Yeah.
Congrats on the championship. Congrats on the win. We'll see you Tuesday night with a brawl at Marion.
All right, sounds good.
Jake Stewart, I'm Trey Reamer, Sherman Owen. Mackey's Pizza player of the game tonight goes to the team. And Sherman,
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and add on to that. Our Sullivan Electric power move of the game, we got to get that to the bench. The Harrisburg bench came in and was phenomenal. 31 points from the bench tonight,
Wow.
says Jamal Oxford. So great job from them. So that's our Sullivan Electric power move. Again, 618-926-3304. Our interview is brought to you by Rags Mobile Pressure Washing. They are careful when they set up their machinery so that your garden beds and other landscaping are left unscathed. 618-841-0849. And, of course, our Mackey's Pizza player of the game, 618-252-6368. Some of the best pizza, salad, sandwiches, and all that good jazz.
Better believe it.
That is Mackey's Pizza. Wow, we got all that in one. Hey, we'll step aside. One more break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up from the Harrisburg Lady Bulldog Preview Tournament. Harrisburg